As spring approaches in Japan, the country's weather forecasters face one of their biggest missions of the year, predicting exactly when the famed cherry blossoms will bloom. Dennis Liu, ABC Japan Bureau reports.
As spring approaches in Japan, the country's weather forecasters face one of their biggest missions of the year, predicting exactly when the famed cherry blossoms will bloom. Japan's sakura or cherry blossom season is feverishly anticipated by locals and visitors alike. Many tourists plan their entire trips around the blooms, and Japanese flock to parks in their millions to enjoy the seasonal spectacle. The most basic element of predicting when the delicate pink and white petals will begin to unfurl is a large data set of temperatures. That's because the flowers will come earlier if temperatures rise quickly in spring. Conversely, if temperatures in the autumn and winter period are higher than usual, the blooms can end up being delayed. Extreme weather can affect the trees too, with unusual patterns in 2018, prompting some blossoms to appear in October, well before the usual season. The company launched what they call the Sakura Project in 2004, signing up members who choose their own cherry tree and send pictures of its buds to the firm at regular intervals. Just observing the bud can give surprisingly accurate information about how far the flower is from full bloom. A sakura bud, still a month from blossoming, will be small and firm, but after 10 days, the tip turns slightly yellow-green, and then a darker green part emerges. When the tip of the bud turns a faint pink, it's just a week until bloom time. Thanks to the project, Weather News has accumulated data from 2 million reports on cherry flower buds in the past 15 years, which uses to increase accuracy of its forecasting. It also incorporates weather data from its own observation devices across Japan. 13,000 locations in total, 10 times more than the official weather agency has. The forecasts are not only for flower fans, but reflect the fact that sakura season is big business in Japan. Cherry blossoms symbolize the fragility of life in Japanese culture, as full blooms only last about a week before the petals start falling off trees. And in that period and the preceding weeks, shops will pack their shelves with sakura-themed merchandise. Pink and white blossoms seem to decorate everything from beer cans to sakura-flavored chips and flower-themed candy. The season is traditionally celebrated with hanami or viewing parties in cherry blossom hotspots, with picnics organized beneath the trees. The season is also considered one of change, as it marks the start of the new business year, with many university graduates starting their first full-time jobs and older colleagues shifting to new positions. Reporting from Tokyo, Japan, this is Dennis Liu for Eagle News International, and I am 1 with 25.